another one of our vlogs. My name is Brenda Dow and I am a community relations facilitator.
Hi, my name is Pedro and I'm also a community relations facilitator. So today we're going to talk about adultism and how it's impacted our everyday lives.
Adultism is the systematic stereotyping and behaviors against people because they are of a younger age. Behaviors and attitudes based on the assumption that adults are better than younger people and entitled to act upon young people without their agreement.
For me as a teenager, I felt discouraged to share my opinions with adults. Although it wasn't said, I felt like it was implied. You're too young to understand.
Yeah, well, for me, when I was little and wanted to express my feelings on a matter, and when it came to fighting with my parents about a certain issue, I was quickly told to be quiet and not argue back because they're older and I'm younger. So how have these experiences impacted us now?
Now, I'm encouraging my brothers to share their opinions, allowing room for dialogue, and encouraging them to be included in the discussion. No one should be excluded because of their age.
For me, it kind of continued the system of I'm older and you're younger, so you should listen to me type of deal. It also reinforced the oppression that I was doing to others just because of their age, and it's not something that they really have control over of. So as I learned more about these issues and became more aware, I try to correct myself in these situations.
So we talked a little bit about what the effects it has on people, but here's a little bit more.
Like undermining of self-confidence and self-esteem.
An increased sense of worthlessness.
An increased feeling of powerlessness.
A consistent experience of not being taken seriously.
A growing negative self-concept.
Feeling unwanted or unloved.
I would also like to add the perspective of how culture plays a part in adultism and how to some it could be viewed as adultism and to others it could just be a form of custom and culture. Like in my Vietnamese culture, the oldest person in the house, be it my grandma or dad, would have the most decision role playing in the household. We would have to ask permission to do certain things, and as well as wait for them to be seated first and have their meal first before we can have ours. In a way, it does come down to respecting that elderly presence. But it kind of clashes into what I know now as adultism to how it conflicts internally with me as I grew up in a culture that really comes down to respecting that authority and elderly presence. But is respect only about how old you are? Yes, I respect and appreciate my family, like my parents and grandparents, but does that not allow me to have my own thoughts and ideas, my own options, and the ability to make decisions for myself? Just because I'm younger doesn't mean that I don't know what's best for me or that I can't make my own choices. Could those in my family who are older than me respect me and my choices because they value my opinions?
Different cultures have adultism embedded in them, where older individuals hold more power and more privilege. Sometimes I have to hold back commentary and opinions out of respect, especially with my mom. There's a clash between family values and newly discovered isms, including adultism. Have you ever noticed that within our society there are different sets of rules for different ages? For example, there are laws for younger people. Some laws do protect younger people from mistreatment from adults, but others do restrict their freedoms.
Curfews that exist in certain communities often are for young people and excludes adults. In most divorce cases, young people aren't given a voice in deciding which parent, if either, they wish to live with.
We have an idea as to what adultism is. Here are some questions to help us reflect if we're experiencing some adultism behavior.
Would I treat an adult this way?
Would I talk to an adult in this tone of voice?
Would I make this decision for an adult?
Would I live in an adult's behavior this way?
Sometimes the answers may be yes. However, many times there are no justifiable reason for treating a younger person differently besides habit and attitude. If this is the case, it is important to re-examine the situation. We did a lot of sharing in our vlog today, and we would love to hear from our viewers as well.
Please participate again in using our hashtag OSUBeHeard. Share the ways you've been impacted by adultism or your commitment to standing against adultism.
Or both. You can tweet us, Facebook us, or even respond in a vlog. Let us know. Thanks for watching our vlog.
See ya.
come join us for a night with Dante Bosco, spoken word performance, Q&A, and meet and greet. It is happening Wednesday, May 28th from 7 to 9 in the Linus Pauling Science Center.